it's beginning to dwarf the school nearby, which I thought would be difficult to do because this school building looked massive the first time I encountered it. That's looking back along this path. So the whole construction, the building, makes this neighborhood smaller. In other words, this massive Pasha Global 5-star hotel just dwarfs most of the buildings nearby, makes the neighborhood look small. Now, behind all of this new fence, that's a new housing development. Across the street, that is Dr. Frank Wunatai Bodokan. I suppose that's some kind of dojo, a school for martial arts. And of course, next door, that's the Olympic Center. That is the Guyana Olympic Committee building. That's where they manage all of the funds coming in for Olympic sports. And straight ahead, that is the new housing development. Like I said, I've been informed that this is a housing development belonging to a developer named Ram. What's it, Ram? Ram Sarup. I'm gonna have to check on that. But behind this fence is the, what was it called? Demerara Estates. All right, so that's Demerara Estates, and they've built quite a few houses apparently now in this gated community. So you can see from the distance here, you can see there are several new buildings. This is Pattinson, Sophia, and behind, south of this neighborhood, you will find that Dennis Street Road. A lot of new buildings being constructed. Seems some of them quite large, massive in this housing development. But that's what's happening, guys. That's what's happening in this neck of the woods. Just wanted to show you what's happening with Pasha, and in the meantime, show you what's happening with this international school. This international school was constructed for expatriates. A lot of the ExxonMobil expats and the diplomatic crew send their kids out here. But I've never been around here on a day when the school was in session. So it's kind of interesting to see how busy it already is and how active this neighborhood becomes when school's in session. But the Pasha building dwarfs the neighborhood entirely. As you can see, Pasha now towers over this massive school building, and in fact, the school building was what dominated this neighborhood a few months ago, and now Pasha Global 5-star Hotel and Resort dominates the school. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like when it's completed, because it seems as if they're still going up higher. It's about 13 stories tall now, and it's filling the viewfinder in my camera, and I'm still a good distance away. This is the road leading into the school, and I've never seen it this busy before. which tells me that this is going to be a very busy and active neighborhood once the hotel becomes operational. Now, I don't know what they're going to do for parking and where they're going to put all this traffic when the school is completed or when the hotel and casino is completed. But I will be coming back to visit until it's completed. In fact, until it's open and I can go inside and sit down and have a drink and show you what it looks like. But it is now officially a multi-story that is 10-story and above, maybe even 16 stories as somebody predicted earlier. And I thought that was unbelievable. But you can call me a believer now because this building is massive. This building is going to be the largest in this neighborhood, in this neck of the woods. As you can see, it's now taller than anything nearby. And the activity on this road, because of the school nearby, tells me that it's also going to be, the traffic is going to be double, particularly at rush hour. But that's it, guys. This is what's happening in this neck of the woods at the Pasha Global 5-star hotel and resort. All of this traffic coming in for the school right now. But this is what the hotel looks like. Pasha Global 5-star hotel and resort here at Liliendal on the east coast of Demerara. You want to see more content like this? Click like and subscribe. Morning. Share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening in the fastest growing economy in the world, Guyana. And this is probably the biggest hotel in the country, officially the biggest hotel in the country, because all the other hotels that have been built so far, even though the Pegasus Suites has a 13-story building, in terms of volume, I don't think it is as big as this monster. This is going to be much bigger in volume than Pegasus Suites. And I guess that is probably the reason why Robert Badal is expanding again. I think he's going to build, somebody informed me that he's building another building, another 13-story building. I'm still to verify that, but I'm going to take a look at it, closer look at it soon. But for now, I'm convinced that this is the most massive construction project going on in Guyana, bigger than the Courtyard Marriott at Timeri CGI Airport, that is Chetty Jagan International Airport, and certainly bigger than the Marriott, Georgetown Marriott, and the Pegasus Suites and Corporate Center. This is going to be the most massive hotel in Guyana so far. And this apparently is the most active, busy neighborhood because of all of the school traffic. I didn't realize that there were that many expats operating in Guyana, but this gives you an idea because the cars have been coming in for the last half an hour, I'd say, at least, since I've been here, and they keep coming in because it's still around, what is it, 8? It's not yet 8 a.m., which is the time when most schools begin. But yeah, this is Liliendal This is Pasha Global 5-star hotel area. And this traffic is all for the school. Like I said, I've never been around here at school time during school traffic hours, but now that I am, and I'm aware of how much traffic, how much activity in this neighborhood, including from the housing development behind it, this is in fact one of the busiest neighborhoods in the country. That's it. That's the last look at the Pasha Global 5-star Hotel. As you can see, crane's still busy and active, so it's probably going to go up another few floors, probably as many as 16 floors as somebody suggested. And I'm now a believer because I didn't think they were going to be taller than 6 floors. I guess what fooled me is the height of the floors, because to get up to 3 floors, they almost covered half of the height of the building. The first 3 floors have double height ceilings, and that makes it seem as if they were only going to build another 3 floors. But then they moved to maybe 10-foot ceilings. Instead of having 20-foot ceilings, they seem to have 20-foot ceilings at the bottom, right? Because that's what it looks like from this point. It looks like they built 20-foot ceilings on the bottom 3 floors, and then they switched to 10-foot ceilings on the remaining floors towards the top. And that means they were able to get many, many more floors in the same height, the same distance as they did before for the lower floors. So that looks like they're going to be at least 13 stories tall, and they're still going up. So you might be right that they're going to be 16 stories tall when they're completed. But that's what's up, guys. If you want to see more content like this, click like and subscribe. Share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening here in the fastest growing country in the world, Guyana. It's a lot of activity. They're building out the widening of this East Coast train line railway road. And they've reached as far here now as Liliendal in Pattinson. And I'm pretty sure that by the time this road is complete, the hotel will also be completed. And then it would be quite interesting to visit it again and see what the finished product looks like. But we'll come back again in about a month to see how far they've gotten. And I'll keep you updated on the activities in this neck of the woods. Later!